Here's Chad. Let's see what the fuck is going on. Excuse me, bro. Oh, damn! We gotta quit back out. We gotta quit back out with Tay. I mean, goddamn Reed.
Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Cyclones will boot it away to start the game.
This is the trade. Can't quit.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hayes. They got him in the end zone for a safety, just an inexplicable lapse of judgment to go back into his own end zone. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Oh my gosh. Let's go.
And the Cyclones will kick it off to get us underway. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. From the gun, the ground game. Makes it
That was
past
a
the mark.
phantom.
At midfield, he's got room. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. The Jayhawks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Fires left. Got him downfield. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Talking to this coaching staff, they felt they had matchups in the passing game that they could win, and they wanted to test this defense and see if they could take the top off. Well, you saw it right there. Opening drive of the game, they're being aggressive, they're taking a shot, and they come up with a big one. And trust me, fella.
Touchdown!
Still good.
Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Sampson. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Hansen. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Finding open areas. Turning it on. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
And the Cyclones pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses.
Fires toward the end zone.
Don't go there.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones!
Really nice job that time by the quarterback, getting that passing touchdown. You know that's going to really help the confidence of not just him, but his play caller and teammates as well, knowing, hey, we can have success in this game, airing it out.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
I didn't pick that up.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Got his man on the right. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. The run from the shotgun. At the 45 on its way. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Shotgun snap on third down. Quick strike complete. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And into the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house.
Linebacker right there.
Touchdown,
He got put on his
Kansas.
back.
Follow
He got
the
put on his
The
back.
offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what,
They
most
14
of the
never
time
get put on your back.
requires
See?
a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That
Look,
was
black.
not a crack.
Look at
was
that.
wide
On that
open.
man
Didn't
back.
take a lot of vision.
Damn,
The
14.
blocking was outstanding.
Oh, man, just do that, man. Why you throw that
Kickoff
man?
unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And some room to work. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown. And if I'm the running back, I'm going to listen. O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Dances away. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on 4th down, because if it's not there to throw the ball, his athleticism can just take over. He can go get it himself and keep the drive alive. Really nice job.
There's no need. Oh.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking for space. It's Hansen. Across the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Beck. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hansen. Turns it on in midfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs. And that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Hansen.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off play action. Throwing right.
There's no way you drop that pass.
That would have been a huge game.
There's no way you drop that.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
On 4th down, going to the air. Touchdown, Iowa State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Yeah, the passing game game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Caught in the backfield. Breaks into the open. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
You whiff that.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Pulls it in down the sideline. Off and running. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back to pass. It's Beck. Sets up the screen. Hard running there. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. He's moving out of the pocket. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Hansen. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. He wants to take the top off. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Cyclones! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Trying to start the drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Here's a heat. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Out of the shotgun on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Ellis. There he goes.
Wayne.
Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Once he got some room, it was over.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your
That shit
side,
should never happen.
They finish it with the passing game.
Ain't no fucking way I'm looking like.
Keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time for one final play.
Goddamn, why are we playing so far back?
He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down.
Better light this shit up again.
Trying to beat the D deep. Incomplete. The final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as...
Oh my God.
When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
These guys in a much better position after that penalty on the D. Now it's 2nd and 7. Scrambling away. Working on the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Dropping back, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout.
But why can he never make that pass right there, bro? I don't understand that.
I think it's really hard as a quarterback to know when to put touch on the ball, when to throw that thing as hard as you possibly
Make that
can.
damn pass,
And
yeah.
right there, I don't think you need to throw it that hard.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up.
Well, how the fuck you catch that shit?
Going to complain.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh
How
set
you
of
caught
downs.
those hits, boy?
Handoff from the gun. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
15 so far.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Pass the sticks, and
Stop
he may
it.
get more. Really good
Stop
job
it,
by
boy.
everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third
Stop it,
quarter
boy.
and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Cyclones in a good spot here with second and short. To the air, it's Beck. Moves around to clear up the vision. Complete to the left. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. The Cyclones racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Townsend. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw again. With the catch, it's Townsend. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly.
Turning it on! Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cyclones back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the red zone, he's going to throw it.
What the fuck?
Here, it's incomplete.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity
Oh my God, bro.
to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open.
My
He comes
God.
open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. Buys a little time with his feet. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary
I didn't catch that ball, bro.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
He wants to change this route. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Snags it! And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue.
Hold on, bro. Why he in the game? He's hurt. He's no good for me. He didn't got the game. Why he in the game? He's hurt. He's no good for me. I guess Angel said the new clear. Clearly.
Get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Well, this running back is struggling to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Iowa State. Well, if the momentum hasn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2.
Oh, fuck. I should just do the damn ball.
He's not quite going to get
the
there.
whole fucking
The
crib.
try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
No,
As
oh,
he's
yeah.
on the ground. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Unloads quickly. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. And the Cyclones will hustle to the line.
And that's a great way to start this drive. Listen, we understand the situation. We need a touchdown. We need a 2-point conversion. But you can't get all of that on one play. Stay consistent. Plenty of time still left on the clock. Dink and dunk if you need to. Take what the defense gives you.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air. It's Beck. He rifles one deep down the middle. Through his hands and incomplete.
I thought you might have picked that bitch off.
Every time it's 2nd down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down.
That's
Throws
good.
to the wideout.
Oh, that
And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires on the move. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
I did not want to go. That bitch is fucking dud.
Backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play, but the defense came up big in a big moment.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand.
Yeah, can we tackle, please?
Showing off that power.
Oh, jeez. Can we tackle?
The 38.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to...
Breaks into the open.
23 to... Oh, yeah.
All the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening.
23 sat there, ran in, and looked
The
up.
Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. The running back has it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Fakes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Kansas. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 1st down. And as he throws, those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and they
just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal.